I'm abiding by the rule, and I don't, like, that these things don't touch, so.
You're not qualified to run these?
I'm not, no.
Okay, well,
Who is?
we had a training program.
Oh, I think a shop teacher would know how to run that stuff.
AV.
Yeah, that's right, we need the AV guy.
These days, yeah, these days you need the AV guy.
You remember Bob? Remember Bob? You was the AV man.
That's right, yeah, problem. Yeah, I wrote it on
You got a pretty good memory. A lot of times people I asked about, you know, said, what the
Dust
studio?
control?
Yeah.
Usually get
And,
gravel.
Oh, well.
So what do you want? Dust
I mean,
control,
I remember him, but I.
Yeah, but you at least have
Oh,
some
oh,
idea.
yeah,
about-
absolutely.
You know that.
So the kids could go 100 miles an hour down that road. See what I'm asking here.
How still you on?
Am I on? Okay, meeting called order. Approve and amend meeting agenda for tonight's meeting, Tuesday, March 21st, 2017. Motion? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Approve the February 21st, 2017 meeting minutes. Motion? Second?
Second.
Number one, floor items. No floor items, right? A 5-year blacktop plan. Discussion?
Was this tweaked at all from last time, or just included from last one? I'm just curious.
5-year plan for blacktop?
Yeah. I know we were talking about adding, potentially putting in a little more, instead of just having a general $12 per foot, just having something.
$12 a foot doesn't really mean nothing. You just take an ink and mark that out. It doesn't mean nothing. It changes every year.
So to the right, those numbers are dollar figures on each, for each road?
Well, I thought this Viking estimate was changed.
Right, that's what we were talking about last time, where, when Harry was going through.
No, the 17,785, that's what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, those are dollar numbers?
No, it's just feet.
Oh, that's all that is feet? Oh, I see what you're doing, okay, I'm sorry. Is it Brian again at North Valley?
Brad.
Brad, has he had a chance to go over that yet, or?
I asked him to go give me some more figures, and he hasn't done it. So I think we ought to just go with the engineer's figures. I talked to 4 different contractors, getting us a bid on old Viking. They won't give us a bid until they advertise it for bids. They're tired of bidding it.
Oh, yeah.
They debated it about 5 or 6 times. They're tired of it.
I think that's where where we were talking about just different numbers because we had approximate cost 350, but then the,
So I think you gotta just go with Shane's
Shane
figures
had
of 530-some thousand. And pick it up for bids, see where you're at.
that was the attachment from last month.
405.
Okay. All right.
$530,000?
I know where it's 500 and some, I don't have his paperwork in front of me.
It's this one, right, Joe?
Whoever from Shane.
Yeah, from Shane, yeah, Shane had it at estimated cost for isolated patching and construction of 2-inch overlay is $540,000.
So I say let's go with that and send it to the town board and see what they wanna do.
No. We go through this process, is that gonna be able to be done this year?
No,
No.
no, cause they have to get the attorney involved, you get assessments and all that stuff. I'm just really quick at it.
No,
In other words, what we're talking about now is never gonna be done until next year. Maybe.
Well,
Maybe?
that's why I say, let's send it to the town board, let them figure out, cause we're trying to figure out how to pay for it,
Yeah.
that's not our job.
I've been thinking about that, 'cause that's one thing I wanted to talk to the council about too. Now, whose job is it?
It's the council's job, it's not ours. So they gotta figure out what they wanna do, and if they got any more questions, they can send it back to us. I recommend taking Shane's figures, take it to the town board. $540,000. Cause we talked about it for 15 years.
No, at that, we'll never have the money in the city. They're gonna have to get a bond or something, right?
So it depends if how they assess.
Isn't that what they'd have to do?
Well, it depends, I don't know how they wanna pay for it.
Well, you could bond for it.
We don't want a bond for it.
I mean, you could do that. I never said you want to, but you could bond for it because a lot of cities do bond for the streets.
Yeah, but if the city and all then isn't gonna have the money, they're gonna have to do something. Now, how could you work around that? I mean,
You don't have to assess for it if you're gonna get the money.
We're gonna assess at least half of it. But that's a council's decision, that's not ours.
and that's up to council.
Yep.
But I know, business back home, fellow owned all the streets. They paved all the streets, sold bonds, he bought all bonds, every one of them. Interest at what, 3%, something like that? But that's just an example of what can happen.
Right, yeah, there's all sorts of different ways to fund it. It's a matter of which one you wanna do and how to get it done and.
But you're still talking about getting the money to do it, whatever way it's gonna happen,
Right.
Well, that's my recommendation, I say take it to the town board and let them decide if they wanna continue with this, or just put it on the back burner for another 5 years. We talked about it for 10 years plus, let them decide what they wanna do with it.
Bill, you must have been on some of the discussions on that, haven't you?
I agree with Joe.
Make a motion on
I make a motion to pass it to city council.
it, go in.
Well, it was always put on the back burner, right?
Yep, it's moving along.
So what's gonna happen now? Put on the back burner again?
You got a
Well, that's up
motion-
to them.
You got a motion on the
Well,
floor.
motion on the floor.
Yep, Terry just
Over
made,
it,
or Phil just made a motion.
Yeah.
Phil just made a motion to
Give it to city
give this
council.
to the city council.
Okay, I'll second.
What's
All in
yours to
favor?
Aye.
Hey,
Aye.
Motion carried.
So what is,
Done
what was, okay, so are we just saying this is the paragraph that you want sent to the council? Because I know there's gonna be more questions about
Yeah,
that
there
coming
will.
out of this. And this is, having a paragraph like that probably isn't gonna go any farther.
We're using Shane's 540,000 figure, overlay Old Viking,
Okay.
and they gotta figure out how to fund it.
I'm just asking because I don't know, after having seen that, like the plan that the county put together, are we gonna need something like that from Shane? As far as here's exactly what needs to be done, as far as if it does need to be assessed?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's where you gotta get started on it. Shane's gotta get involved, the attorney's gotta get involved.
The council has to initiate that.
We can't.
No, who has to get the county involved?
Get them to do
County
it.
doesn't get.
No, not getting the county involved. The county was out saying what their road plans are for now and then.
Yeah.
And they had, you know, like an actual drafting plan. I didn't know if we needed to do something like that as far as to go forward or not.
No. Well, yeah, that's up to the council what they want to do. If it is, that's where Shane comes involved anyway.
Well, like Joe said too, is unless it goes out for bid, nobody's gonna give us a bid anymore.
Right.
So it has to be a little more formal.
Right, but before it to go up for bid, because we're over 100,000, it's gonna have to be sealed bid, so we're probably gonna have to get a little more formal about this is exactly
Yep.
what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Which will be attorney fees and everything else.
Hey,
So we
wanna-
need a action, motion for action or action, whatever all that damn thing is.
Right, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to, I wanna know what needs to go in there so that we can, is it literally the Road and Bridge is recommending that we overlay Old Viking and there's an estimate from Shane at $540,000 from 2015.
Yep. There's nothing more we can do here. It's up to the town board with how, what they wanna do with it.
Exactly.
And we've talked about it for 20 years, so
Yep.
They've been tough, really, that long?
we have been, yeah.
Long time.
Well, we gotta get this moving.
I've been
think?
talking about it since I've been here, and I've been here for 26. I've been trying to get stuff over me.
Bill, what was the reason for putting it off all those years?
No money.
No money?
No money.
And
Are
guess
you
what? The roads are not getting any better.
Then again, it's always the assessment that you're going to have for the.
They couldn't find or bond or anything like that?
No, what, that,
Or didn't want to?
didn't want to. You just heard Joel saying this, bonding would be the way to go, you know.
Well, what's the sense of going in debt? Hell, this township's been here for how long? They haven't put no money back for roads.
Gonna start.
All right, we're on
Well,
to,
They've been talking about that that long,
In the-
funny,
in
they
the
didn't have a
developments,
fund
we've
setting
done-
up for that.
Done roads.
yeah, but contractors pay for the developments, we did.
Well, Burnside,
Well,
Burnside
that's-
Trail, that was
okay,
redone,
that's
completely
been
redone.
Back in what, 89 or 90?
Well, whenever it was, but the road was done, which wasn't done very well, and started breaking up, so then the township decided to rebuild the road.
Okay, 21 years later, here we are.
And that road is still pretty good shape.
21 years later, here we are. Bad roads.
How about Ebony and Garnett?
Okay,
How's that working?
move on to Dustin
That
Road.
was never,
Ain't
that
getting
was
nowhere
never a good road from day one,
Exactly.
and the whole thing should have been done.
We'll move on to dust control. Discussion.
This is just a plan I put together, so it's up to the town board if they want to approve it or what. We usually do 10 miles, this year we're only doing 7.7,
Come.
because gravel.
Okay, just asking.
If we get some of the roads gravelled, we come back to dust control.
Right, yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's good to me.
So then this
You
is
know
what,
what needs it, Joe.
Where is Twin Parkway?
Or between the two twin, the last road we got, one towards Up River. Your side, Twin Lakes Park.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
right-
okay.
Right alongside
Okay.
the park.
Yeah, I know.
On the west side.
It's on the map, ain't
Oh, sure.
Yep.
it? Looks good, Joe.
The reason I did those, cause that's the ones we gravelled last year, so,
Right. That's how you usually do it anyway, ain't it?
yeah, try to.
Right.
What do we estimate the cost at this?
I never called on it, to tell you the truth. I usually call them, ask them how much and tell them what we're doing, and next week call them back and tell them we changed our minds. I get it done, then call them.
Are we, is there, and do we need a bid for multiple vendors?
Yeah, I'll get 2 or 3 bids. Once they decide that's the one they wanna do.
So this is just informational, right? Yep.
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 It goes to the town board, if they wanna change it, they can, before I go out and get bids.
All these roads?
Yeah,
Listed here, yep.
Have we got a cost on it?
no, not yet.
This is where there's, was it here somewhere? Or it's on
Right there on the
one.
back
Yeah,
side.
it's on the back one. So this falls into the unpaved streets, chemicals and products budgeted. So the money's already budgeted for 32,000, right?
Yep,
It's just a matter of where the estimates come in and against that budgeted line item. So there's no new money having to come out from anywhere to pay for this. As long as we're under the 32.
We're stuck at 30, right?
yep.
Yeah,
Well, was the talk before about not doing it? Is there,
there was discussion last month about does it need to be done? And what does need to be done, and if we were gonna go spend the full 32 or see where things are at. So, sounds like from what I'm hearing from Joe, this is what we're gonna go with and see where that comes in.
but the estimates that come in from the,
Right, based on
Yeah.
these roads and this many feet.
When do you usually get bid, or bids on
As soon as they tell me it's okay. They can, went out today.
So we wanna send that to the council?
Yeah.
Right, so Joe takes care of that.
Huh?
Joe will take care of that.
Well, the town board got approved, if that's the road they wanna do.
Right, but it's nothing that has to come through road and bridge.
Right.
Right, yeah.
They're just FYI.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 has been taken care of by number 2.
Yeah. Okay, replace the Cat 930 loader. That's gonna be, okay.
You still thinking, or, okay. Yeah, cause when you did your other plan, Joe, you were looking at about 70,000, so that's where you're saying between 50 and 90?
Yeah. I got some stuff from Cat, some used stuff, if you wanna look at it. Yeah, well, I don't need something. We need something with 3,000 or 4,000 hours on it.
Oh, you look at one?
Here's some, that's a John Deere, here's Cat.
Oh,
Cat, that's a new ones,
Well, how big a bucket's on a 930?
about a 2 yard.
2? Okay.
gotta
This is
think,
all one, sorry.
there's two machines there.
Right, that's what I mean, one machine here, one machine here, okay.
We got, if we can go with a smaller machine, and if you're gonna plan on keeping this loader for 20 years like we do everything else, if you plan on putting a snow plow or something on it, or a wing on it in 15, 20 years, you might wanna stay with about the same size as a 930. 644, 544 John Deere.
Yeah, see the way you're describing, you're talking about a wing too?
Down the road, if they wanna do
Yeah,
that.
'cause I know Ham Lake, he does that, and that's what they use for ice rinks.
I mean, I won't see it long time here, so
Yeah,
I retire or die. 15, 20 years down the road, they might want to do it.
Yeah, you wouldn't need a wing and a plow with that,
No, I don't have enough operators anyway.
that's what I mean.
What's that, Phil?
I don't have
You wouldn't need
enough
an operator, or a wing and a plow, you wouldn't need a wing and a plow with this.
The intent,
Just
the intention isn't to plow with it, as I
Right.
understand it.
No, no,
Right.
right now, no.
Yeah,
Well, you got a broom on here, haven't you?
Wherever I got that sheet.
that was in the letter to get a broom and whatever other attachments.
I want to set up so we can change attachments on it, so forks on it, broom, no blower. The one we got now, we can't change it. Just a bucket.
But mainly you're just using the bucket now, like you were telling me, is mainly just to fill the dump trucks right now.
Sand.
This is one,
This is
and that is one, yeah. I'll pin these together. There's one.
what do you think we can get for the old one?
Around 15.
Wow.
1,000?
Wow. Okay.
Really? You gotta have a pan underneath that thing all the time to catch all the liquid, don't you?
Well, we just moved it to a clean spot so we can up and down.
That rubber seal stuff is right at the bottom.
Really?
Around 15.
Yeah, just put a big pan.
I might have missed it here, but, what are the hours on a machine like
It's
this?
got a picture, that one took a picture of the hour meter on that,
Just the
Oh,
only-
does it?
yeah.
Say around 3,000?
That one had a picture of the hour meter in on it.
Oh, maybe I missed it then.
Yeah. You ain't looking at new anyway.
No, I ain't looking at it.
Yeah.
So is this, again, just
Oh,
information?
no,
the hour
too
meter?
bad.
Yeah.
Does it show the hour meter or?
Yeah,
It doesn't-
I would say
The
just
other one,
information
so
tonight.
zoom right in on it.
And when the town board's here next
There isn't
month,
any zooming there unless you can
what
see
do
it.
you wanna do? If you wanna think the same
You're right.
size or a smaller one?
Right, but it's not
There's
something
nothing
that,
on the sheet
it's
here
not
that I
something
saw.
Road and Bridge needs to pass through.
Not tonight, no.
Right, yeah, this is just part of,
Yeah, well, eventually we're gonna have to. This is on the plan to be replaced this year.
right, but this, but it's something that
Did
you
you find
just,
it?
you, this is
Yours
part of
had-
your
yours had one
day-to-day.
in it?
Yeah, they
Where is it?
zoomed right on the,
Oh, you passed it down.
yeah, I'm sorry,
Not buying equipment.
Probably he was zooming in the wrong place.
right.
No, we just gotta get all our ducks in a row and pass it to the town board. What we like to see on the machine, what size machine, and we pass it on.
Right, and get, and basically put the pieces together.
Joe, you're talking about selling the other one outright?
It's up to them, huh? Not my machine. Trading value is around 15,000.
You wanna look at new? I know.
How long have they had that?
Quite a while.
Really?
10 years.
At least 10 years, yeah.
Got it right before we came to the city.
But you said it was a 1970.
Yeah, the tires are pretty,
Yeah. utility sale.
are the tires pretty well shot on that too, Joe? Or are they still,
It's still around. I think it's.
I'm talking about the tread of them.
80.
That's fair, 30%.
Is that the hour meter?
Pounds,
Mm,
how much she weighs.
mm. Yeah, this one doesn't have a picture, that one has a picture of the hour meter. Oh, that's what they're not. The other
Well,
one
you got a
zoomed right in on that dash.
$40,000 range between 50 and 90. So which way is it gonna go? To the high side or the low side?
Well, this one's a 90 you just looked at.
This
That
one
one's
is a higher,
99.
yeah, this is 99. But that's their asking price.
Yep, is that John Deere over there?
Yeah,
What year is that one out?
This is a 12, isn't it? 2012?
Come on,
This one, oh wait,
2010,
that one's a 10?
and this is a cat.
Yeah, so is this.
Yeah. Yeah, price, 99,000. Yeah, I don't think cat, well, I'm sure there are used John Deere somewhere.
wonder if it'll be a tight year for equipment. High demand.
Oh, but looking at all the stock they have here, cat. They got quite a bit of stock.
I don't know if we wanna stay at the same size or one smaller, two smaller,
You tell us, Joe, what do you think?
I don't know what the future. I don't know if they're planning on putting a wing or a plow on this thing.
I don't see why the
Doesn't
city
make
would ever need one.
Right. I would say it doesn't make sense to put ever, is there gonna be a need to put a plow on it, or a wing on it? When you've got four,
Yeah, we never had a need for another piece of equipment with a plow and a wing on it. Nice to have that option, but still.
Oops, sorry.
but when you've got two full-size snow plows now, both with wings,
Why boom?
Owner's just saying that I want the third valve in front.
Oh, I see,
For
sure,
future attachments.
sure.
Now, this is a higher price one, right here,
the last one.
yeah. Says everything's good on it. $2008.
I wouldn't get gravel or something.
Right. Crowd pretty good.
So I put in here, discussion was to stay with the same size or size smaller.
So right now you don't have any deers, right?
Yeah, oh, no.
No use?
Well, he's not putting used, he's pushing new.
Joe, at some point when you go smaller, do you have reach issues for loading? They all have pretty good, same reach?
Oh, they're different, but if I go a size or two, like that 544, they'll reach with the trucks, no problem.
Okay.
They must have done something to
Or
this.
a
to give that-
924, 928 cat, I'll reach with the truck.
Okay.
Bucket's not even dirty on this one.
Oh, they're all repainted.
Right, and it's something that can be discussed next month for sure with the whole council, because I can't speak for
Like
sure.
I've been, my cars right now is a 2-yard bucket, I've been telling them I can go down to a yard and a half. That's what I've been looking at.
Yeah, personally, I would say the more versatility it has, the better. So that we're using it for more than just load and sand.
Yep.
Well, what are the plus features one over the other, Joel, as far as John Deere and Cat?
Not really. Both of them are good machines.
Both are real good. Great, John Deere, though, right?
My guys, I'm buying greater big John Deere.
Ain't that what we bought? Or was that a cat?
We got a cat.
Was it? John Deere.
Huh?
I thought the one we got over there is John Deere.
Nope. We got the yellow with 99. That's what I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff about a John Deere though.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
They asked me what I thought, and I told them, look at it, John Deere. Any other machine. Wow, we're running out of paper. We ran out.
Run up out of paper, then we out of business?
We're out of business.
We're out of business?
This is what our take it to auction, you might go a little bit higher, and you might go lower. I would push my luck.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I don't know that there wasn't.
That's the way to put it.
Yeah, what year was it?
It was in the eighties.
You saw this, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was older than that.
Yeah, I got that.
So it's,
I thought it was in the seventies, he said the serial number. came
Right.
out.
sure guessing back then.
Yep. So I'd say when the time comes, having a, I know it will help, I know they're practically the same, but listing John Deere, Cat 1, Cat 2,
Well, before, back in November, December, it was decided at Road and Bridge to go with CAT. My first opinion, I don't really care one way or the other.
I guess my point was having, even though they're practical, if there are different machines we're looking at, having a side-by-side, one page,
Yeah.
here's what they are is gonna help. As is part of the proposal packet to go, cause then it's, instead of,
When that's
easier to
given to
compare
them.
apples to apples that
Right.
way.
Pretty tough to do when you're buying a used one, though. I mean, you can have something comparable.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be, this model,
Right.
a
Correct.
Caterpillar
Yeah,
nine
what the-
forty
what
H,
year the
nine
engine is.
41,
Bucket, tires,
And the hours.
hours, yeah.
Everything.
But they claim our 930 right now, according to CAT, it's worth around 15. If you take it to auction, you might get a few dollars more, or you might go $2 less.
So right now, we're really not doing anything with this, and we're talking more, introducing it and talking more about it next month.
Yeah,
I'd like to get some used machines from John Deere, get more used machines, so we have something to pick from. And just two.
might as well table it then, huh?
Sounds like it, I mean, yeah, it sounds like if Joe's getting more bids, then,
Yeah.
there's no action for tonight.
No,
But I just need to know what we wanna go with the same size or bigger or smaller, so that's why I wanted to know.
Well, I don't hear you saying you wanna go bigger.
No, I don't really want, my personal opinion, I won't need anything bigger. But if I don't keep this thing 20 years, what kind of attachments do they want to put on it?
Right.
15. But I won't be here, so somebody else can deal with it.
But all the ones we've looked at, they can be multi-attachments.
Right.
Okay.
That's my biggest thing, if they are loader now, we can't change nothing on it.
Right, it's a loader.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll have to table this until next month. At least now I can tell them what size machine we're looking for.
no. Next month, the council's gonna be here, next meeting. So if you guys got your questions, get them in your mind.
Say again?
I say next, on the 17th, the full council's gonna be here. So
Okay.
think of what you're gonna say. And we don't want a long drawn out thing either. They go pretty fast.
What do you mean, what am I gonna say?
If you got
Right?
any questions or anything you want to,
Oh, no.
Right.
Right, I chatted briefly with Al, I said it would be good to have, here's what what the concerns are.
Right,
Instead of just saying, well, here we are.
Yeah.
What do we wanna talk about?
that's right.
Having specific things to go through.
Then you can deal with those issues in a more positive way.
Right, and take care of those things, because if we just left it as a wide open, what do you wanna talk about? This
No.
could go on for a long
No,
time.
we don't want that.
well, we don't need a half hour, 45
No.
minute answers either.
No.
Right, yeah. So it's more to the intention, and I know they talked about it at the council meeting too, was, just to get everybody more
On
on
the-
the same page.
on the
as
same
far as
track, yeah.
Where do we wanna go?
That's kind of the way I was raised, that where the council and the committees are on the same train track. You know,
What do we have in road and bridge fund now, Joe? Do you know right about that?
No.
Dan, do you have the,
I had it,
Road and Bridge Fund,
total,
no, on the equipment fund.
70 or 80,000.
For their loader.
Pardon?
Oh, you mean in the money right now?
yeah,
In the
Okay.
fund, yeah.
Okay.
There's money in there.
yeah.
I'm not sure what it is, to tell you the truth.
He's checking. Modern technology.
Gotta be good at that, gotta be bad.
Yep.
We had internet.
You guys do to me. There ain't internet here?
Not in here,
No, they're not.
no.
Wouldn't make the meeting last too long then if you had that.
I don't have it on me right this minute, I can find it though, but yeah, there's
A good portion of that would be covered with the,
Yeah,
equipment fund right now.
right.
Over half.
Oh, it's set up to buy the loader, the equipment fund, the capital improvement fund plan.
No, wait a minute, then, you get one ton come out of there too? Still got unlimited money, huh? Good.
It's all set up to do it.
Right. But I know you bought that one ton.
That all went into 16 though, didn't it?
Yeah.
One ton did?
Yeah.
Didn't,
Get on 16.
It's a 17 model. Cause they didn't have any 16s available anymore.
We're sold out on it. Well, they just wanted to sell you.
We didn't have what we wanted, real base.
if you, I don't wanna keep you held up, I mean, I can look it up when we're done if you want. Or I'll keep looking it up.
Well, the money's there for the loader. It's set up for it.
okay. Trust.
Plus, we can have the figures next month for you too.
adjourn. Okay, motion to adjourn,
Yep.
opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
All right,
Like I said,
motion carried.
I'll come up with it.
Push the button.
What's up, Dan?